What is up, guys? I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, and I'm sorry about that. Truth is, I've actually I've actually recorded quite a few videos, and I just haven't been happy with the results of them. It's either, just not good enough quality video, not good enough content, or something like that, and I don't know, I just didn't want to post them. I feel like if I'm going to post something, I'd rather it be good and at least interesting. But today, for this video, I'm actually not going fishing. I figured I'd do something a little different. I've actually, as you can see, I've got this boat here. I've had it for about a year. I bought this boat in May of last year. I bought it just a little bit before, probably a few months before I actually started making videos and putting them on YouTube. And my first video on YouTube is a review of this boat when it was new. So what I'm getting at is, now this boat's a year old. It's got a year of wear and tear. It's got a year of me beating on it and using the absolute crap out of it. I tried my best to take care of it, but yeah, it's taken some abuse. So what I'm going to be doing today is going over the boat briefly. I'm not going to spend forever on it, and just going through some of the issues I've come up with, some of the things I like and dislike about it still to this day, and opinions that may have changed a year later, rather than that feeling you get when you buy something new. Because everyone knows when you buy something new, you don't care about anything bad. You just want it. You just buy it. It's the best thing ever, right? So anyways, let's get started. I'm actually going to start on the outside of the boat, and I'm going to work my way in. There's not a whole lot of issues, but I will be pointing out everything that I found that's wrong or not great. First of all, this propeller. This propeller is not very good. As you can see, it's got some chips, and you probably can't be able to really tell, but there's a huge dent right here where it's wavy. A little loose too. Now, I'm not sure. I know it's supposed to be a little loose, but I don't know how loose it's supposed to be, especially back and forth. But I hit a log, basically, and this is my fault. I hit a log, and it bent the propeller. Now, the reason I'm showing this is because with a stainless propeller, this is not as likely to happen by hitting a stick in the lake. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying a stick, but it's just a log. I hit a log, ran right over it, and it bent my propeller. Also, when I hit the log, this happened. As you can see, it is all smashed in. Now, this is not a quality issue on them. I wouldn't say. They put that screen there. I believe this is the intake for the. I believe this is the intake for the live well, and I think it just unscrews actually. Yeah, I believe this is the intake for the live well. That same night that I hit that log, I guess it spun around and smacked this thing. I might actually be able to bend it back, but I haven't really tried. So, but anyways, I feel like they could improve on the design of this to where it's not as easily damaged. You know what I mean? So still here at the back, these straps I'm not a huge fan of. I know they are like just standard. They're nothing special. But you see how loose that is and how it hits the boat? This was tight when I put it on last weekend. And just from sitting here, it gets that loose. I don't like how they keep loosening up. Again, it's probably nothing, that they can do about it. It's probably me just being picky, but I hate how loose they get. And I know they're not supposed to be super tight, but I still hate how loose they are and how they hit the boat. So, this engine here. This engine has been very, very good. It's been very good, very reliable. It's always started. Never skipped a beat. The only flaw, right? Let me show you the only flaw in this engine. It's a 60 horse. This boat, it's slow. It needs more power. And I know, and I'm pretty sure in my first video over this boat, I said that, the lower power didn't bother me. I don't need to go fast, racing doesn't catch more fish, whatever. In this case, I agree with that, but when I've got this boat loaded down, say I've got me and 2 other guys fishing with me, right? Fully loaded up boat, all tackle, everything. It's a slug. It doesn't want to get on top of the water very easily. Not necessarily an awful thing, I mean, I can't ask for much out of a 60 horse, but I wish it would come with I wish this boat came with like a 115 and still held close to the price they offer it at. If that was the case, this boat would be just unbeatable if it had a bigger motor on it, like a 115. That'd be awesome. Some nicer features about this boat is these storage compartments. As you can see, I've got like some extra oil, some fuel stabilizer, and a first aid kit in here. You've got your live well, which it does okay. It's not the best for having a lot of fish in, or it's not the best for having big fish in, but it does good. And I do like the aerator system and all that. It's open just because I'm letting it air out from the last weekend's catch that we brought home. On this side, I've also got another compartment. Same thing, as you can see, I keep some drinks in there. This thing is like the best cooler ever. Don't waste your money on a Yeti cooler when you've got this box right here on your boat. This is the best, like seriously, the best cooler I've ever seen in my life. Oh, and this seat. Okay, this seat I actually had a lot of trouble out of. How can I show you? Let me try something else real fast so I can just explain to you what I got going on here. So this seat right here, let's look at the bottom. This seat right here, as you can see, has this plastic thing on there, and it screws on and off, okay? I don't know exactly what it does. I think it locks it down into the boat itself, but on the back, let's go back here. On the back seat, as you can see, I don't have one of those anymore. Let me tell you what happened to it. It got stuck in that hole. When I put the seat in its, storage location when I was driving down the road, anyways, I guess it got spun around in there some way and got stuck. And then came off of the seat itself and stuck in that hole. So normally this wouldn't be a huge issue, but the rods, the extending rods that raise the seat up, they screw in. So you couldn't screw a rod into that seat holder to extend the height of the seat. I had to get in there and do some surgery and get that stupid thing out. So if you do have one of these boats, I recommend always checking the tightness of this and the quality of it, just because you never know when it's gonna break off or come off and go in the get stuck in that hole. Let me tell you a thing about this trolling motor. Couple complaints. One complaint. This thing right here. This thing does not glow in the dark. I fish at night a lot. I cannot see which way my trolling motor is pointing. If I have that thing turned up and it's pointing the wrong way, it'll throw someone in the water. Don't like that. I could probably fix it by getting some one of those glow in the dark markers and just coloring it or something, or some stickers or something like that to make it just let it be known. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Secondly, it's wearing down pretty bad after a lot of use, especially right in here on these sides. And what's happening is when I'm going to throw out the trolling motor, it's actually getting stuck. It won't lock into place. And I have to kind of slam it. And I don't like pulling up to a spot, and slamming the trolling motor down, because I feel like it spooks the fish, and I don't like that. All right, so moving inside. On the console here, everything's fine. All the gauges work fine. One thing I don't like, though, this volt gauge, for some reason, this bad boy right here stopped working. Had no power to it, and unfortunately I had to take this entire panel out and pull the gauges out, and a wire had actually come loose and popped off the back of this gauge, causing it to not work, which sucks and is annoying. not a huge issue. It was really easy to fix. It was just kind of time consuming to have to take all these panels out. This whole panel, and then just to plug in a wire that shouldn't have come loose when they have like locking tabs, you know what I mean? It's not supposed to come out. Also, sitting here in the driver's seat, this footrest, it comes loose. It's loose, like right now. See that? The screws are just, I can take the screws all the way out by hand. It's kind of crazy. Again, not a huge issue, just a matter of me tightening these screws up. But it's annoying, you know, just because these stupid screws just come loose, you know. So if they use like a lock washer or something like that on them, I feel like it would actually hold a little better. And also, this thing squeaks like a mother, dude. Like, listen to this thing. As far as the boat goes, though, I mean, I'm still impressed with it. I still like my boat. I still love the boat. It still does me well. It gets me everywhere I need to go. It is extremely reliable. It starts up every time. I've not had any kind of trouble. It's never left me stranded. You know, I never even feel nervous. Like, I've had a boat in the past where if I was taking that thing out, I was nervous. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get like that with older boats, but this thing is just, I can rely on it. I don't have to fire it up before I leave. I can just hook it up, go to the lake, and I know that it's going to start up and get me where I need to go without any hiccups or issues whatsoever. And I'm loving that. It's well worth the money to have to make a payment on this than, you know, dealing with the stress of having to work on a boat all the time. So, loving it. Now there's one more issue I need to touch base with here, and I'm not sure what's going on. It could be the boat, or it could be my truck messing up. New truck, new boat. One of them's messed up with the electric. It's kind of a coin toss at this point, because I don't know which one's going to be messing up. If the boat was really old or my truck was really old, I would, you know, lean towards that. But what's happening is, on my last little adventure, I had no brake lights. I had all other lights, but no brake lights, and I can't figure out why. So what I'm going to do today is figure out why I have no brake lights, and if it's the boat trailer, then we'll go from there. If it's the truck, we'll go from there. So let's do some testing. Use a voltmeter, see if we can figure something out here. I don't know how to. Right side, left side, PL. I don't know what PL is. Nothing. 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 Well, that's not good. I guess I'm going to have to get my keys and figure something else out. 14 and 17. Well, this might be a little more involved. We gotta try something else. I'm gonna hook the boat up. See if we can make it mess up, you know what I mean? Alright, so hook the boat up. Let's see. Nothing. So it must be something wrong with the boat. So I found something interesting. I actually took this back brake light apart, and can you see the water in that? Look at that. What is this is like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, look how crappy that looks. Light's busted. The light bulb exploded. I guess it got water in there and just boom, blew up. That is absolutely insane. Also on the back, see the flat spots in these wires? That is not acceptable. So let's add that onto the list. Apparently Tracker sucks at their trailer lights, because that is just awful. That's horrible quality. It really is just bad. That's crazy. I mean, look at this. Put a hole in it. Just crazy. Well, there's one. Still not working. I bet they both blew at the same time. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my God. Look at this, dude. Look at that bulb in there. That is absolutely insane. There is no way. So I got this side working. Could not get this side working. I don't know what's going on, but apparently those are trash. So I called the dealership that I got the boat from, and I told them what was going on. I was like, my lights just quit working all of a sudden. Said both of them at the same time. I come out here thinking, I got a bulb problem, just trying to diagnose it, and I find that both the light bulbs had basically exploded. The housings were all rusted out and destroyed. Have you ever seen this? He's like, I've never seen that ever with one of the new boats. He's like, so bring it in, He told me to bring it in. They're going to check it out. They'll call Tracker, see if they can warranty it, which I'm sure they can. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. But, I mean, look at these bulbs, dude. Is that not insane? That is just the craziest thing to me. Brand new boat. But anyways, they're going to try and warranty it for me through the dealership. I just got to drive it down there, which is down the road, thankfully. Thankfully, I didn't travel very far to get this stupid thing. But, anyways, I think that's probably gonna be all for this one today, guys. Don't really got much else going on today. I was gonna go try and fish, and I think I'm gonna wait and go tomorrow, try and catch some bedding fish. But yeah, just a little afternoon vlog for you guys. Nothing special. Hope you enjoyed it. But like I said, yeah, I'm going fishing tomorrow. Probably going to record it as long as it's not insanely windy. And this weekend, I'm probably going fishing at Lava Pond, which I haven't been to in a long time. Probably going to go back to Lava Pond and catch some, hopefully, giant bedding fish. If I can see them, if I can get to them. Fingers crossed. So, gonna shoot for this weekend on Lava Pond. Tomorrow, hopefully, gonna do some fishing at a local neighborhood pond. So stay tuned for those videos, guys. And I think we might be getting the boat out on the lake if I can get the brake lights fixed. I think we might be getting the boat out on the lake, doing a bass fishing slash hybrid bass fishing trip. That'll probably be within the next few weeks, because I know the hybrids are starting to run. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog thing, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you like this video. I can do more like it, going over boats and stuff like that, going over other equipment I use. Comment below, let me know. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one.